Yeah. I'm back. Yeah. Love. Crazy 8 the great nerdcore rap guy. Got into a duel fate and I just pulled a trap card. Third-rate rappers with a fourth-rate catalog. Destined for the shadow realm, y'all should never act hard. Flow is so insidious that I need an apprentice type. Master with the force, peep the context in my sentence, right? Phantom like the Sithis, just don't ask me what my pen is like. They know that I'm the meanest, who you kidding? Bitch, I'm Dennis Nye. Sweet to drive, hide-headed, rhymes are surely cold. Tested, you can never twist my metal like the jury goes. So I ain't never mad when I push it to the max. I got Chris riding with me, about to turn this bitch to Fury Road. Since animated, I'm the one the crew congratulated. Winners will provide protective cover like it's laminated. Damn, I made this 16 like a guillotine. It's fascinating. If you think that you're ahead, you get decapitated. All that aside, I ain't merely here to rap words. I'm here to tell you who representing for the black nerds. And to remind you, neither one of these are bad words. Biggest living mirrors, they just choose to see it backwards. Who be the leaders of discussion when a topic trends? Dissections got the culture under microscopic lens. Who got the type that you can miss it from the start and make you feel like an expert on the subject by the time it ends? Check the stat, Louis, viewership is mad nice. All these other shows don't seem to cut it, that's a bad slice. Off the books with unscripted jewels you can't write. No vampires, but these interviews on Anne Rice. Yeah, this is the best part. Rhymes on Mandalorian, Independence made a best score. Starting a war with these stars, you won't get far. This is the way you play a game of life or Death Star. So far removed from the drama, we don't notice harm, but won't hesitate to shed a light like a Patronus charm. With mischief managed, troubles at a disadvantage. Must be something in the water, dip your toe because you know it's warm. Where can you find another show with such a fine cast? And if you try to box them in, they playing Minecraft. And basically the sun made up like you define math. This crew's the best and it figures like a line graph. I'm Mary band like the words I do. Level-headed, you don't have to have absurd IQs. They know you can relate because they're nerds like you. With their help, you'll see the world from a blur's eye view. Yeah. You are now tuned in to Blur's Eye View. And without further ado, we out. Yeah.
Hey everybody, we are back with another episode of Blur's Eye View. I'm your man on the wall, the captain of the ship, and your host for the evening, Chris Fury. How are you doing today on this fine Tuesday? It's fall evening. I hope you're doing well. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for showing your support and showing your love. Shout out to Crazy 8 the Great. I believe he's very close to meeting his goal for shooting a video down in the ATL. People are wondering what's going on, so I want you to go out to Crazy 8 the Great's homepage on IG, on Facebook, wherever you can find him on those places. I believe he's 81% funded. I believe that's the case. So, but as we do, welcome to Blur's Eye View. We feel free to chat, fellow nerds and blurs below. Likes and subscribe, stay notified. Super chats are very much appreciated, and it helps keep the stream going. We are live Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and Twitch. We can also be seen on Always Press Record, that's APR TV, through your Roku devices and Amazon Fire. So check us out there and catch clips Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And you just never know what you're going to get. So be sure to tune in. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We're going to get this thing going. Our queen of the macabre, this is her season. We are very close to the spooky season. We are very close to the spooky season. Our very own Geek by Heart.
What you're not going to do is say that we're close to the season. We are in the season.
We are in the season.
Okay. It is officially started, I would say, at least mid-August and definitely September. It is officially started. Me and Jerry was already talking like, Mom, you didn't decorate right now. I was like, yeah, you're right. And I have to decorate.
You decorate now. What's going on, Mal? Mal's in the building. Mal? Christy Diggs in the building. What's going on, Christy?
Christy.
And I seen him in there. What's happening, Bama? What's going on?
Dick Bama.
It's an inside joke, people, for that are new here. Have to be here to know what the joke is.
Gotta be here consistently to know what the joke is.
You got to be here consistently to know what the joke is. So I want to bring up our very own globetrotter of the Blerds, NavyMontel. What's going on?
Hey, what's going? What's going on, everybody? How you doing?
I'm
How
doing
you
good,
doing, bruh?
Did you got a chance? Did you get a chance to come out the cryotherm sleep for a while there?
I had some icicles on the earlobes for a little bit there,
Okay.
but it's still never enough because good grief, let me tell you, I'm still recovering.
This if for those who haven't been paying attention, Navy has been on a tear for like a month and a half.
Pretty much.
Yeah, San Diego Comic-Con, Atlantic Comic-Con. Shout out to the Duran Flood for having
Yeah.
a second year successful Atlantic Comic-Con. So shout out to Duran Flood, and follow that up with DragonCon.
Yep.
You know, and it's like they're within a 2-month span.
Yeah, I always try to prepare for San Diego and definitely for Dragon, but when you throw Atlantic Comic Con in there, even though it's local, it's
It's
a
an event.
vibe. It's a
An
vibe.
event. You'll be seeing
Even
the
that's a
Blur.
vibe. It doesn't matter if it's local or not. It's going to tax you.
Yeah.
Duran
That's
has
extra energy.
I was Duran in the past 2 years of putting this con on has managed to really tap into something that's in the Blair community, and I have to commend him for it because he's really finding a very good balance of nerddom and wisdom within the Blair community, and people like artists and writers and people that really are doing stuff for the community. Shout out to the Grits and Eggs podcast, or not Grits and Eggs. I'm sorry, Deontay Kyle, yeah, Grits and Eggs, yeah, Grits and Eggs.
Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah,
You got it right.
that's what Grits and Eggs podcast.
I'm proud of you. You got it right.
And he did it. He does it. I listened to the show. He does an amazing breakdowns. Not nerd stuff, but he does amazing breakdowns. Have them that he has amazing guests on there. He's really tapping into the community. So shout out to Deontay Kyle and the coldest co-host he's got over there. But big ups to Deontay Kyle and the Grits and Eggs podcast. He's doing great work. Shout out to Duran Flood for another second year Atlantic Comic-Con. That was an amazing thing. Someone who's known to house you during your DragonCon exploits is our very own Whoopty freaking dude. What's going on?
Who's somebody
Yo,
here?
that's this. She done changed up and switched around. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, this lady, this is the pinch hitter right here. Let me tell you, I love her forever. Always accommodating, always sweet, always just trying to fill me full of incredible barbecue that we're going to go back to every single year. Good guy. Fox Brothers got me by the soul.
Barbecue will do it to you. Especially when you're in the con circuit run, and the one thing you don't do that many of us don't do during con, you always get at least one good meal from somewhere. But one thing that you really need to do during con season, hydrate. And eat.
Hydrate.
Yes.
And stay cool.
Yes.
Have that
deodorant.
crazy enough. Staying cool this year was not a problem. It was not. If anything, people were just trying to stay warm because they had them ACs on Arctic Circle everywhere.
Listen, I can take being cold any day because of that. It's being hot that you can't do nothing about.
Yeah, it does it. Our very own Chaos Demon Mayhem Media. What's going on?
Sir.
I tip of the hat to you, sir. I normally don't wear hats, but I will tip my hat to you, sir. What's going on, man?
Nothing, just raising a 9-year-old going on 29. It's hard in these streets.
I'm getting mine in
that's
now because
generally how it works. That's generally how it works. Lizzie's in the building. What's going on, Lizzie? Anime Ink Art. Check out Anime Ink Art. Check out her wares and her interviews as well.
On
I
a,
had something from her. I'm gonna wear it one day. I have something from her.
So
she has been consistent. Let me tell you, y'all. If y'all aren't checking out Lizzie, she has been hitting it every single week. Brilliant creator. She had Ozzy the Virus on recently. So
mhm.
that was, I heard that was phenomenal. So y'all go support that young lady.
And speaking of Ozzy, for those who don't know, he is not out of the game. He just does not have the warehouse. He's still in the game. He's going to be more personable. He's going to be more in person at a lot of conventions and a lot of areas selling his stuff. But here's the thing. I think next week I'm going to do a giveaway for one of his pieces that he has is that I couldn't do during the summer because we were off. So but I'll be doing a giveaway for one of Ozzy Oz's pieces, and I think you're gonna like it because I got mine up and it's quite lovely. So
Which piece is that, or are we just gonna wait till
the
next-
sleepover, the sleepover
Gotcha.
with Penny Proud, Jigglypuff,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Lunella, yeah, number 5, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I have to take a picture because I actually bought at BlurCon. I actually bought the mouse pad
Mhm.
at my job. So I have to take a picture of it.
And then you see the storm piece right back there. That's the storm piece I got
And we
from
don't-
him as well.
he gave us a really beautiful canvas, and we have nowhere to put it.
You'll figure it out.
Really big,
That's
and
that's the maddening part. I got this piece. This is like my first canvas ever, and getting this piece, I'm like, oh, I have to make room. I have to make room. So yeah, I'll post it up later this week on IG and all the socials so you can see. But we'll be doing. Wow, Lady turned into JoJo.
Wow.
scroll.
She's gotten younger. Oh my gosh, and her head is smaller. Wow.
Oh,
What are you? Oh, okay. We're back to normal.
Yep,
Oh, yeah,
that's the one I got. That's the
That's
one.
Yep.
gorgeous.
I have nowhere to put it. So I'm
Yeah.
just waiting that this is gonna be the first thing I put up whenever we move somewhere.
So hold that up again, Lady, because that's the piece I'm giving away.
Nice.
That's the piece. Let me
put
put
it
you
front
up
and
here.
center for the people.
That's the piece that I'll be giving
Nice.
away sometime next week.
Okay.
Y'all are gonna love it. Cause this, even on because I got the plastic on it, so you really can't see the beauty of this
Mm.
and the accuracy of how it looks to the characters that he drew.
Look at
But
that.
yes.
Look. It's
Oh, yeah.
it's Ozzy does some amazing work. So yeah, I'll be giving that piece away next week. Yeah, Lizzie's right. He's got an opportunity to get a shirt. Yep. VA Death Kid from Soul Eater. Yep. JG Collect. Yeah, JG Collect. Shout out to JG Collects. He does an
JG is
amazing stuff.
incredible. Yeah.
Columbus, Ohio's very own. So Navy.
Huh?
I'm gonna put you over here.
He sounded like he was tired already.
That's hard. Huh? What?
So DragonCon. You're giving the DragonCon recap. So not only you're giving a recap, this was your first time hosting and moderating panels at DragonCon.
Yeah, I've been going since 2012, and this is the first year I've ever moderated and been a panelist in the same year. It was unbelievable. And let me tell you, DragonCon in itself, it is an event that if I can sit here and, a matter of fact, Whoopty and I can sit here all day and try to explain it to you, you would never understand the gist of it. You would never get it until you set foot. Yeah, like she said, come to us, come.
All I see of Dave Chappelle is Rick James. That's all I see.
So for those who don't know, DragonCon is, yeah. For those who are not aware, DragonCon is a 5-day all culture event. I can say pop culture. No, it's all culture. Literally celebrating everything that is in the nerd sphere that you could possibly think of. If you're a fan of science fiction, fantasy, if you are big, when I mean science, I mean science, puppetry, cosplay, writing, if you want to be a voice, dunk on it. See, this is why we put you in the dark place, sir, because
I was listening.
don't look surprised.
Oh my god.
And you know what's worse? He's with the straightest face ever.
He does, yo.
Like you don't know anything, man. I swear.
Go ahead, Navy. Go ahead.
See, this is why we can't have nice things. See, it is everything that you could think of in a convention. To me, it is the most complete, simply because it offers so much, and it's the only convention of its kind where they're programming tracks. So you don't have to worry about trying to find, oh, this panel, this panel. No, if you are interested in a particular subject or genre or anything like that, it is in the app, and it will tell you. You want along this? You want to be a writer? Okay, go. This panel for this is here. This panel is here. This, and it's spread over 5 hotels. So we basically take over downtown Atlanta. The vendors hall is 3 floors. It basically has its own building. The pop art. Yeah. Vendors hall is just literally, when I say hall, it's not a room. It is its own building. It's 3 floors.
Right.
Dad, I need to stay away. Keep going.
Well, if you add the comics and pop floor, yes, it's 4 floors. Yeah.
Mayhem, stay away too.
Yeah, because
they got everything.
Yeah, everything. And the gaming hall itself is right across from the vendors hall. It is 2 floors, and it is massive. It takes over an entire building. And I'm not talking about like Lainey said at one point, oh, it takes over a room in the hotel. No, nigga, it takes over the building. Okay, it takes over the fucking bucket.
Don't let me forget that, huh?
I'm never gonna forget that, girl. The vibe of this convention is you are rewarded for being a nerd. You are rewarded, and let me tell you, I had the chance to reunite with people, to meet new folks. The panels, there were 6 panels. I moderated the comics and hip hop panel, and that was with Greg Burnham, Marcus Williams, Afua Richardson, and Mark Leary, and oh my gosh, I hate when I forget names. I am so awful. But Brandon, and he's actually a hip hop dancer, and it was a wonderful conversation. Afua wasn't able to make it because she was pretty tired from the day, but it was still a fulfilling conversation. And being a part of the Daredevil panel, Young Avengers panel, and the What If panel, incredible. The What If panel was actually pretty phenomenal, but the panel that really surprised me was we went to the Thunderbolts panel. We went there as spectators, and the actor that played Young Bob was actually in 1 row in front of us, and we didn't know he was there until he stood up. I was like, son of a gun, we got Young Bob right here. The vibe of this convention is so chill. You will have celebrities walking around. You can get them a drink. You can have a conversation. There's none of this fandom stampeding. You don't have that because everybody is mature about it. You could bring family there. You have a parade on Saturday, which takes up all along Peachtree. And whether you're part of the convention or not, you can come and share. And the convention is fan run. It's not owned by a corporation. It's not owned by a company. It is fan run. Everything from setting up the panels to doing it, to doing the concerts, to photo shoots, all of that. Even the app is fan created. They actually have their own TV network called DragonCon TV. So if you can't be at the major panels,
saucy.
You can tune in to the live panels themselves, and it's incredible. Ribbons this year, insane.
Good God,
insane.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, and these are the only ones. These are the ones I put on. I still have a bunch here that I have not put on.
Jesus, what I've seen over the years from DragonCon, I've seen plenty of pictures, plenty of videos from various people, various cosplayers, people that spectators, whatever, and it never does it justice. From what I've heard, from description, like it doesn't, and it never looks overly crowded like certain other cons we know about. it just seems like it's a lot of people, but because it's so much surface area taken care of that it's spread out.
They are able to just create space everywhere for everyone. So no matter what you're into. And I think the most fun part of Dragon for me is the reunions and the meetups, because I got the chance to reunite with people that I have not seen in years, let alone over the past year. The cosplays. Oh, let me tell y'all, don't you dare sit there and let someone tell you that that San Diego Comic-Con is the epitome. Nah, nigga. Dragon, they pull it out. They pull it the fuck out.
I looked directly at Mayhem before he even laughed.
Say it. Actually,
you said it.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you straight up. There is actually a panel talking about the different cartoon properties, including Visionaries. So yeah, nice try. Yeah, nice try. So yeah, You know what?
I'm gonna go and bring my Betamax.
Go ahead.
The convincing my wife of attending DragonCon
Give up.
will be a gift of God. My gift of gab and persuasion will be pushed to its limit.
Just say that you want your birthday, your Christmas, Valentine, be like, babe, you ain't gotta get me nothing for the year if you just let us go. And I say us so that I want to introduce you to this and include you too. And this you ain't gotta be nothing else.
Nope. So this year, the Black Geeks of DragonCon had our annual photo shoot. It was our 10th year. We celebrated 10 years. So Channing Sherman, shout out to that man. He started it from day one. And I wasn't for the first year, but I made it from that subsequent year on. And it was bigger this year, so much so we couldn't fit everybody on the steps that they designated for us.
That's a good sign, though.
That's a good sign. Wow. That is absolutely huge. And Tafari talking about the Ironheart cosplay. Yeah, Renee wore that. Renee wore.
What is her cosplay name? I want to give her shout out. Because I seen that picture and I said, I told Whoopi, I said that looks freaking amazing. I want to shout her out because I couldn't catch her name for anything, and I said, oh, I wish I had her cosplay name or handle that she goes by. But
Renee for Atlanta.
Okay.
Renee for Atlanta. RENEE for number 4 Atlanta.
She has something amazing.
Amazing. She does not miss, and Renee is actually part of the diversity track. And along with any other programming for the con, she is actually one of the integral parts of the convention itself. So definitely give her big ups for that.
Look, if you look the way she did,
I joked her when I saw her. It's like, baby, I got a can opener if you need it. She said, no, I think I'm good for now. But if the temperature goes up, I'll reach out to you. So I'm done. I got you right here. Cosplays on point. On point everywhere. There was not a sad face anywhere in the conventions. For 5 days, you get to celebrate everything. 5 days, 24 hours dang there. And what's funny about this convention is that, people will say, well, you can get in there and get your badge, or you can just hang out the day before. No, they have day -0 and day 0 before the convention. You get in Tuesday is -0 day. Yep, that's Renee.
I just was looking at it too. Oh my God.
That's my longtime friend. Love her to death. She's one of the sweetest people I know, and she nailed this. She nailed this.
Renee for Atlanta. That's damn good job. Oh my God.
Levels like shit.
To see it live, you could tell the craftsmanship and the work put into this was flawless. Jesus. Absolutely flawless. Now, where she's posing right here is actually next to the steps that the photo shoot was happening. So,
Lord Bass, that is amazing.
And also congratulations to her. She is expecting.
What?
She is
Oh.
expecting.
So badass mama to be.
Mhm. She
I
is
know that's
expecting.
right.
That looks good.
Where you had the time and energy to build a super suit?
If you
That is
knew,
definitely where's my super zoo.
if you knew Renee like I knew, she is dedicated to her love of everything geek and nerd. That goes
So
without
shout
saying.
out to Renee for Atlanta. That is your Ironheart. Chef's kiss. Chef's
Mhm.
kiss.
If y'all have the chance to come to DragonCon, even if it's for a day, I guarantee you, your soul will thank you.
I want to go so bad.
I would love for you to go. I'm telling you. You see Whoopty here. Let me tell you, the most amazing host ever. When she's got the space, and we had a time. Let me tell you, we had an absolute blast over that weekend. She had a few challenges, yeah, but
But I think
she
when
made it
it
like a
comes with,
champion.
I think that's what is the with every convention, with every cosplayer, whatever moderator, panelist, whatever. I think that's the one thing you realize is when you're in that moment
Mhm.
is when it really rocks. And like it might be fly by night, you might be going by the seat of your pants, but when it's done, you realize, oh hell, I did that. It's okay.
Mhm.
It's man.
It was overwhelming, and I actually made some changes to one of my cosplays, which I'm pretty proud of. My White Lantern Gentleman, I actually created a staff for it, and everybody loved it, and I'm pretty
Nice.
proud of it. I'm pretty proud of it because,
We
Where's the staff?
huh?
Where's the staff?
So that didn't happen.
Had an accident.
He said they showed her, it didn't happen.
I'm sorry.
They had an accident.
Shut
I
up.
made it
Shut
to
up,
the
Dan.
then it you
But her Macho Man was everything, though, y'all.
Yes,
Oh, it definitely was.
Whoopty did a Macho Man,
Oh,
Randy
definitely
Savage.
was.
That was phenomenal.
She
I was
wigged out a little
the
bit
warrior
though.
with you.
She
Look,
wigged out a little bit though because she had
it's
that beard on. She's like,
when the
I can't do
cream
this.
rises to the top, right?
It's awful. No, next year we're gonna step it up. We're gonna add some tassels, but we're definitely doing Macho Man again
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Whoopty, I'm gonna ask you to do one further. I need you to do one of the greatest promos of Macho Man's career.
Oh, cream of the top. I was ready. I just didn't have any more cream. I was gonna pass that out at the con, but I ran out.
she had no more to give. She had no more to give.
Oh my god! So you moderated and hosted and were a part of 5 different panels.
6.
Six.
He
Jesus.
did an amazing
Well,
job.
So you did twice. You did 2 of them in a day. One of them at least.
I did 3 in one day.
Lord.
Oh,
I did 3 in, I did 3 in one day. I did 3 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, and 1 on Monday. Because here's the crazy thing: I was supposed to do 4 on Friday, but that was the Hot Ones panel, and I said I am gastrically challenged. Y'all were trying to kill me, so that wasn't going to happen. But here's the flip side of it: after Skip, God bless him, he survived the chicken wing onslaught of the questions because he was part of that.
You know what? Skip from Blurred Over. Why am I just now hearing about this? And we all in the same group chat.
He was not happy.
You try to keep that hidden? No, we want the footage. We like it's like the Epstein files. We want the footage.
He was
we
not
want the
happy about
footage.
that. But he really did me a solid because after that, I knew he was doing the Blur panel in one of the larger rooms. Shout outs to DragonCon for moving him to a larger panel room for being a Blur because last year it was a big crowd in a small space. They said, nah, they gave him one of the ballrooms.
Wow.
Which is saying a lot. So I said, okay. I reached out to him and said, if you need another panelist, just keep me in mind. Let me know. He said, no problem. Whoopty and I were going to go and just attend, support your voice, support family and everything. And it was a nice little setup too. And I'm about to go in there and sit down. I look up and go, hey, he goes. He points down to the chair on the other end. I end up being on this panel.
I know that's right.
and I sat next to one of my favorite content creators, and she was out of the game for a little bit. This was her first DragonCon. That is Eunice, Black Girls Anime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
sat next to
remember.
Eunice. Let me tell you, we cut up like we were two kids in a daycare. It was a fantastic panel. Fantastic.
That's good to hear. To hear that the family was able to come together in pockets, because people we at first glance, DragonCon is taking place in Atlanta, and you would think it's a black convention. It's not. Unfortunately, it's not.
It's
But
everything.
it's a good nerd convention
Mhm.
at the same time, because it's very inclusive of everyone.
It would get a whole hell of a lot blacker if they did my idea.
Which was
Say it
what?
again.
Have
We gotta-
Cisco come so he can unleash the dragon.
Oh, get Cisco.
Okay.
That's A-0 or whatever Navy said.
So how about this? When you gonna come, Dragon? Because everybody got suggestions, but nobody wants to come. When you gonna come?
I'm gonna come once I stop dragging his stomach on front of me.
Stop
Maybe
it.
that was Kai's
Too much
secret.
dragging going on.
Oh, so the night before, Kai So Black, also known as my con wifey, and she called me her con hubby. We gave each other these names.
Oh, by the way, I'm jealous of her woman cave.
That place is gorgeous. Let me tell you, it is beautiful. It was. I just kind of stood on the end of the steps and went, ah, "This is what I've dreamed of all my life." And I think I had a mini stroke. I don't know. I think it was. She's got it laid out. She's still working on stuff. Dedicated comic room, game room. Her hallway in it is nothing but Funko Pops and artwork and comics everywhere.
It's a damn near museum.
Yes,
Go.
yes,
Man.
it was everything. But Dragon this year was a lot more special because of the people and because of folks coming back. There were so many first timers. I don't know about Whoopty, but I ran into at least 15 first timers, and they were mesmerized, even including Eunice. This was her first DragonCon, and people did not understand until they got there why this convention is so loved, because it's not a corporate con. You have celebrities who come to this convention because it's not a corporate con. And that's what we say. If it's owned by us, we know what to do. Stop trying to make it a corporate event because you want to plaster your name all over the place. It doesn't work like that.
That's good to know.
Yeah, I looked at that with these 110.
This is the cheapest it'll be all year.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it goes up incrementally.
So, all right. Well, with that being said, let's see what oh yeah, of course it's mayhem.
Doggone it. So now I can actually display this in my home.
Woo!
Never thought I would ever get one of these. Ever.
Next stop, you're gonna be presenting at San Diego Comic Con.
Man, what?
Look, I think as a unit and as Blerd Station moving forward, yeah, I think we're prone to be in their collective faces.
Oh, absolutely.
And so it's gonna happen. I'm not worried about it. DragonCon, boy, that's like I said, the convincing that I will.
Yeah, Whoopty.
I'm coming. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it somehow.
That mutant power of mine of speaking stuff into existence, boy, I might pass out when I'm done.
I'm telling
It's
you,
gonna be like it's like Jean Grey when she just overuses the dark Phoenix. She's,
Mayhem, keep it clean.
What?
Because I saw your face, man.
bro, you do make a face when you about to do some shenanigans,
I
bro.
wasn't even on the tab. I was on the tab.
You lie like you breathe, sir. Okay.
Oh my God. If not, if I can't pull something like that off for a DragonCon, then
you in danger, girl.
So yeah, I have a request, Chris.
What's that?
Can we let Miss Whoopty freaking do give her her perspective of Dragon? Real
Yeah,
quick?
we can. Yeah, a few
Just
minutes.
It
We
wasn't
started a
just
few
me.
minutes late, so yeah, we can go.
I wasn't on any panels, but my favorite thing to do at the con is to go from hotel to hotel and to take photos of different cosplays that I see. This is the first year since I started going to DragonCon that I missed the actual parade. Left the house a little late, but that's okay.
You're hanging on to that. I can tell.
It was on me. It was on me. That was on me. It's like Navy said, it's an overwhelmingly friendly con. People are always trying to help you out. I told one person I was feeling a little like hypoglycemic. Next thing you know, I see everybody handing me like snacks to get my sugar up. I know I've myself have handed out like the little electrolyte packs when I see somebody pass out because of the heat. I carry those in my little con bag. I live for my little janky cosplays on on Sunday for the Black Geeks comic for the Black Geeks photo shoot.
Yo.
But yeah, overall it's a friendly atmosphere. It's family friendly at points. It is family unfriendly at other points. Some people just come there to like drink for the next 5 days, and they do that. And some people don't. But out of all of the cons that I tend to attend most of the Atlanta-based cons. So like Momo and AWA, Dragon. I tend to go to those every year. I look forward to this one the most.
If I tell the wife, look, we have a place to stay. We don't have to worry about a hotel.
Exactly.
Exactly. So seriously, Whoopty, how many of us could you accommodate? Because like between our families, not just us, our families as well. Because this one right here is all like, we going right.
I could place you husband and child.
Look, she says that she's running a actual hotel.
When I tell you her house is legit.
It's not my house, it's my mom.
It's look in reality, it will be a family function. Let's just be honest with you. It would be a family function.
There's enough bedrooms and or beds.
Yeah, see.
And then where there's no beds, there can be air mattresses. There's definitely room.
Eggs, sausage, and toast for everybody.
Oh, we got that too.
Oh, and Lindsay said you're the blur granny psycho. Psycho.
Come on in, everybody.
I was gonna say, what is it? Neverland? Forgetful Neverland. What is that?
For Finding Neverland.
There we go. That's what I was gonna say.
Or the house is like a TARDIS. Everybody can fit.
That part. It's bigger on the inside.
Rich folk combo.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, because you noticed I'm not going to put you out there, but she ain't say like exactly how many rooms. She said, I got space.
You sure did. That's I noticed that too. And that's why I didn't ask.
That's one of them like how much you make? Is like
how big is it really?
We're well off.
It's the word, it's the term well off.
My parents had their home in New York City. They decided they weren't going to live there no more. They sold that and moved here. So what it was worth in New York is worth a lot more down here.
So I am, and that's why I told you like a month ago that I'm.
You were right, man. That's a lot, doesn't it?
And it's sort of looking down south, especially in Fayetteville. I heard Fayetteville is where it's at.
Well, they do say that our people are kind of migrating back to certain southern areas.
Ain't no kinda.
And so it's. He said they had a brownstone in Harlem next to the Huxtables.
Really?
Oh my God. So that was our DragonCon wrap up. I'm sure we're going to hear more throughout the week. Shout out to Renee for Atlanta. That God dog, that was amazing. Jesus, that looked good.
And she is just one of many talented cosplayers who were doing their thing this year.
Yeah, so
our folks was whoo, goodness.
I'm gonna have to hit her page. She gave you a shout out on the show tonight. Great job, great freaking job. So
his microphone was applauding.
Yo, Matt,
his microphone was applauding.
you
So-
went underwater for a minute.
Oh, it doesn't when I switch over. I don't know why it does that, but we're back. We are going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We are covering our Marvelous Minds, aka our tier list for Marvel's smartest characters. We already got our lineup. It's a hell of a lineup. I think it's about 26, 25, maybe. So somebody's going to be in the dumps somewhere. So stay tuned. Drop your list in the comment, your picks in the comments, I should say, and we'll be right back. Blerds Eyeview is a proud affiliate of Otaku Noir. Use the code Blerds Eyeview for 10% off on all items. With a different nerd-themed box filled with items made by talented blerds across the country, you surely will not be disappointed. Go to otakunoir.com. Otaku Noir, the #1 blurred mystery box company. All right, and we're back. We're back.
Whoopty's looking at TV again. Watch out.
It's Tuesday night. It's
You forget. I know where your TV is. You forget. I've been in your house.
Alien Earth night. So we have our tier list for Marvel's smartest characters. Pay no mind to the blank thing because it's on a smaller screen. But it's not cutting anybody off. Now, as you can see below, that was a hell of a list of people that were already pre-picked. That's a lot. Imagine the fun I had going through that. Yeah. That's a pretty extensive character list. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Moses.
Lord.
Like
Exactly.
some people had to be left off. So I had to regulate it. So I had to regulate it to say the characters that are being picked on this list are human, half human, no aliens, no AI.
Okay.
It was the
No,
only way for it to work.
For clarity's sake, this is the list you amended. This is the short version of the list.
This is the short version of that list.
Third person in Marvel is a genius.
I had to make it human. You can have superpowers. You can be a mutant, but you got to be human, or at least half human.
I can rock
had
with
to
that.
be human. It was. I said if I did this, it was gonna go nuts. I said, oh my god! Like Mal already got high evolutionary. He already got him mentioned. Apocalypse. He already got him mentioned. It was going to be bananas. So I said, whew, I got to pull back some people. I said, if I scale this down to human, that could save us.
Sorry,
Like a shit ton of time.
3 background characters that didn't make the list.
Who?
So
like Stan the pizza guy and that one Marvel comic. That's like one of the 6 people Fury didn't put on this list, apparently.
Stan the pizza guy. So, and it's not a nice balance of men to women because Marvel. But I do have the women that I know on this list. Lunella is on this list. Sherry's on this list. Valeria and her mother is on this list. You know, Moira is on this list as well. Nadia Van Dyne, and so I said, oh, I'm putting some women on this list. They will get on this list. Yeah, look, Bama already said Bama. He said, I see Norman's bitch asses up there. So
damn.
Wow. Got a lot of big feelings. Okay.
This is true. Look, man on the wall here. Trust me, the file list is extensive. I had to I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, some of these ain't gonna make it. So already on the list, these are the contenders for this list: Amadeus Cho, Arnim Zola, Beast, Blue Marvel, Darwin, Doctor Strange, Dr. Octopus, Dr. Max Brashear, which is Blue Marvel's son, Dr. Doom, Forge, Black Panther, Hulk, Ironheart, Leader, Reed Richards, Mr. Sinister, Moon Girl, Norman Osborn, Photon, Sherry, Iron Man, Valeria Richards, Susan Richards, Nadia Van Dyne, Moira McTaggart, Ant-Man, and Professor X. I think it's a fair list.
Professor X, Will just came in at the right time.
Now, for the majority of this list, a lot of people know who they are, what they're. I had Spider-Man on that list. Somehow he got kicked off. I don't know why. he was on this list. It was weird. It seemed like the more I added, they were just like, "Oh, you can't take somebody off." No. I'll use him as an mention. So we will start with we have Triple S tier.
Triple S. Good. Okay.
Let's go with Moon Girl.
Damn.
For which tier?
For Triple S.
Triple S tier.
Yes. That
Moon
Girl, why you should mine?
All right.
Why you
that girl is smart.
So far, Mal's picks so far are better.
What I knew for a fact.
Professor X, Magneto, Cassandra Nova, the Leader, Amadeus Cho, the Lizard, Dark Beast, Kang, and the Wizard. Those are his picks. Okay. Lainey.
Okay. So it's I know these characters from like cartoons and the movies, obviously, but I've never seen them really interact for me to be like who's higher than. So again, this is just educated guesses.
You can just racially profile a little bit. It's okay.
The only one I really knew for a fact was Moon Girl, because I always heard y'all say like Moon Girl is the smartest or whatever. So like that was the only one I knew for a fact based on what you guys say. I am going to put Shuri in S tier.
Okay.
Fair,
very fair pick.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Spartan. I know I can feel you. I can hear your hands writhing like, oh, I want to throw somebody in the pit.
Oh no, I was like, throw somebody. Oh, we want to throw somebody in the pit. I can do that.
Let's hear it.
Honestly, the leader should be C tier.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Why?
Fair. I'll agree. I'll agree with that.
Damn.
So leaders S or C tier.
His only claim to fame is basically creating hybrid Hulks. That's his claim to fame. He is no different than what's his face from Spider-Man's Gallery of Rogues. I can't think that Lizard is it Lizard Man? No.
You're talking about the Lizard.
Yeah, the Lizard. There we go. Sorry.
Got my Dr. Kirk Connors. That was the other one that got booted off the list. I was like, I hated that happened. But let's do a quick breakdown of who we already have. So we'll start with Lunella Lafayette, better known as Moon Girl from Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. She is considered the one of the most dangerous minds because she's so damn smart. But she's a child. She's a teenager. She's young.
Makes her more dangerous.
Right. Makes her even more dangerous. Right. So she may not have a lot of feats, but when the company that she's created, someone says that they're in the smartest in their world, you have to respect that. Gotta respect it.
Doggone it, Mayhem.
What happened?
I know what happened. Don't put that toaster strudel face up, bro. Don't you dare.
I'm listening and learning about comics.
Sir,
Bro,
I'm gonna have you put your hands in front of the
what
screen.
hole did he put that in?
He needs to put his hands in front of the camera so we know where they are at all times. Because, dude, you and the keyboard, bruh.
Nah, he does have a point because I want to know what hole he actually got it in there.
So let me pull this up.
Bruh.
Despite the type of being the smartest, I don't think she quite belongs. This is from Comic Vine. They don't think she belongs as part of the 10 smartest women in Marvel, which if you want to play the vernacular, okay, she's a young lady. But I disagree. She's because of her age, I would highly say between her and Valeria.
Yeah.
Who is Comic Vine to say anything like that anyway?
It's Comic Vine.
They're a rag, okay?
And now that I've mentioned Valeria, I'm putting Valeria in Triple S tier as well. Because if you can surpass the smarts of your own father,
you literally surpass
everything else.
You surpass an overthinker that can travel back and forth in time, and almost every device he creates can wipe out mankind, and you surpassed him.
Because what he's doing now, she was doing at 5. I'm just saying.
That part.
So, Mayhem. Who is your key? I knew I liked you.
What did he say?
Charles Xavier.
He said Charles Xavier D. Yeah. No, and why Xavier is smart. He is smart. However, it's his hubris.
If he was so damn smart, he make it look like he was walking.
Not only just his hubris, but his weird obsession in his younger years with Jean Grey, who was of age but still too young.
At the same time, this is the one mutant that could have solved the mutant problem, and nobody would have known about it.
Exactly.
Even Magneto told him, man, he's like, you can solve all of this
multiple times.
But oh no, I want to give them a chance, and that's how you end up with Friends of Humanity. I'm just saying.
Magneto multiple times across multiple storylines. You could have solved this problem years ago had you had the strength to do it.
Right. What's going on there? Whoopty, you had a question?
Yes. Hulk. Are we considering Hulk or are we considering Bruce Banner as two?
Because they didn't actually. We're going to consider Hulk only because they didn't have Bruce Banner on the list. At least listed below. They didn't have his portrait below, so I had to go with just Hulk.
I was going to say, which Hulk are we bringing up?
It could be Professor Hulk. We'll just roll with it.
Okay.
Because, like I said, they didn't have Banner, and I was like, they don't have Banner. Like they have Hulk, but they don't have Banner. So
the one below.
So I had to use that as the go-to.
I'm sorry, the one above all. No, not the one above all. The one below. Sorry.
Yeah, the one below. Yeah. Navy.
Oh, I've been bouncing these around in my head for a minute though. I would definitely put Ironheart on S tier. I'll put her S tier because outside of the live action series and anything animated in the comics, she's a beast. She's an absolute beast in what she's doing. and she has had no formal training. She's gotten what she's gotten because it's naturally given, and she's built what she is built because of natural desire to learn and to grow and to create. And I hate that they play her down so much in live action, like she's just some sort of ghetto rat who just so happens to be smart. No, this girl is
granted the show is fantastic. But I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you mean.
I hate when they take a character, especially a black lady character, a black woman character, and they downplay her genuine ability.
They water her down.
They nerfed her. They nerfed her
big time. You will lose me every time.
I would have loved, in terms of Riri and Shuri, I would have loved to see that relationship more progressed.
Mm-hmm. They're scared of that
because Shuri would have been like the like we can learn from each other. Not so much the big sister, because they're kind of close in age, but yes, the big sister. And they're so close in age, but they can learn from each other. And it's like Shuri was genuinely impressed, which is hard for Shuri to do.
But at the same time,
again, Lainey. What'd you say again, Lainey? Say that again, Lainey. What'd you say?
I just said fucking stupid because I was looking at what Mayhem said.
Oh my gosh, I'm talking. See,
I'm sorry. I didn't know anyone heard me. I'm sorry.
No. Your mic picked up. That's where y'all stopped. Your mic picked up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. I was talking about what you said before. You got Mayhem, because all of us, anytime we see anything that boy writes, we get Mayhem because we just sit there going, "Yeah, it's great, son of a, sir."
He throws a shot.
Yeah.
She said.
So, Lainey, you're up, Lainey. Who's your pick?
Lainey, you said they're scared of it, and I'm 100%.
Oh, I did say. Oh, yeah. I from there, yes, absolutely. I mean, you got two genius level black women, okay, showing what they can. I don't even think they really did a great job of seeing them unite in Black Panther Forever. I thought that could have been easy.
I think in my theory, I think had not what have happened in reality, I think we would have gotten something.
That's fair.
You know, like more of something.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
okay, who do I know?
Oh my Lord, he's looking down at the keyboard again.
Am going to say, based on what I hear Jay always talk about Dr. Doom, I'm gonna say Triple S.
Agreed.
Yeah, because Doom's got that ability. He does.
He's probably one of my favorite villains, and I gotta give it to him. I'm like,
that's one of Jay's favorite villains too.
And the sad part is, if you listen to him, his power can make you think that he's not a villain.
Yeah,
this man's power of persuasion is amazing. He will make you sit down and actually see rationality in his movements, and you'll be like, "Dang!" I mean, if you think about it, he just defended his own people. Didn't complain. Well, not in the latest arc for reasons, but
yes, it's true. He has a way, and it's not. He has a way. And it's even funnier because when Reed says, "I respect you, and I'm going to make you the godfather of my daughter," because he knows, like in Doom would tell it, "I don't like Richard, but his daughter is."
Hey. Y'all reading One World Under Doom? Yo, Doom,
the levels of what this dude is doing, I'm like, how? But
Doom was like, "Hey, now that I'm emperor of the world, free healthcare for everyone and free university." And,
right? I was just like,
again, rationality. It's almost like
it's almost
like a genjutsu. It's like this man just hits you with the infinite.
He was like, "I should hate you, but I get free healthcare. I'm okay.
Mhm.
I should hate
Like,
you, but I
Pretty
can go to
much.
school free. I should hate you.
when he sits there and he becomes Sorcerer Supreme and pretty much tells Doctor Strange, you could have solved all these problems a while back, and now I have to do your job. He ain't
The
wrong.
man went to hell and told Mephisto, "Give up my mama's soul now, or catch these hands."
Oh no.
And he did it.
I mean, that you go to hell and whoop the gatekeeper's ass. I'm just saying.
That part.
He has a way. I'm just saying.
You can almost hear "Baddest Man Alive" playing in the background and he walks.
However, he has a problem with Luke Cage and Squirrel Girl. I'm just saying, those two.
That's monetary. You should have paid the black man what he was owed.
Look,
You just didn't expect.
he wanted his $200. You should have paid him his $200.
Sorry, you have a country. You don't got $200.
Like he busted. He walked through Latveria, busted down the door, and said, "Doom, where's my $200?"
Mm-hmm.
I think the greatest thing Doom did is in the current Storm run when she sat down for dinner with him and he had made a recipe from her childhood that her dad had only made. She's like, "Oh my God, it tastes exactly like it. How did you do it?" He said, "I am Doom." And that was all that.
That's crazy.
And that's not. And you know what? That's not the only crazy dinner scene he's had. He's invited the X-Men and had each one of their dishes according to what they like and their nationality, and they were perfect. And he said it. He said, "I respect the mutant population." And I'm like, is Doom a black ally? That's all I can say.
Especially, I got Miss Marvel. It's like, would you prefer halal or would you prefer this? I know this is getting close to your time of your season.
Yeah.
She just looked at him like, it's like, again, this man lures you in with comfort, and at the same time you're a villain, but dang it.
Respectability politics.
How dare you? He's like, how dare you? I'm sorry.
He said he got to do things, but then at the same time he's like, "Oh, I'm a man of my word. Don't get me wrong. I just got to handle this because had y'all done this way." It's a bit of an ego, but
it is. But at the same time, the man can easily, if he was a politician, he'd be president. If that wasn't a storyline that hasn't already been experienced in the MCU, and I don't know Dr. Doom that well, but if the man wanted to run for president, he could pull it off. That's all I'm saying.
You and you could hear it. I hate him, but he made sure you got jobs. He made sure you got health care. It wasn't no lies. He is the opposite of a politician.
Does Doom not provide? Dang it.
It's ego. It's all ego.
Oh God.
Who's next? Whoopty.
Give me a second. I gotta squint.
Oh, yeah, because I can't blow it up anymore.
Let's go with Forge.
Okay.
I'm gonna say he is B.
Mm-hmm.
Pick.
Isn't his ability to is he the one that's able to look at something and then build it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's one of his abilities. Yeah.
Like a technopath / they called him a technopath and something else.
Right.
Yeah, because he can intuitively understand and design technology. So yes, if he can see it, he can build it.
Okay. So I'm comfortable with him at B.
You know what, man? No lie, I would love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see it. Shiri and Riri building together, bumping King Von to the doors. I would love to see it. They can say, "Oh, it's." I'm like, that's typical. No, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Ironheart season 2.
I can dig it.
I would vibe for that one. Well, man.
No.
Let me see. What was the verdict on Hulk? Is he smart or dumb or
it's we're going Professor Hulk. We're just going Professor Hulk.
Hulk? Okay. Never mind. More trash talk. Reed Richards to the D tier.
Damn.
Really?
Wow.
Damn.
Controversial.
We put him in A.
Go ahead, Chaos.
I gotta hear the reasoning behind that.
I'm me too, sir.
Okay.
You have the floor.
His best friend kind of like his wife. His enemy kind of like his wife, and Namor kind of like his wife. Like you so in your own head up your own ass that you can't do nothing to stop it. D tier.
Even Whoopty was like, "What?"
Only your thoughts.
So he's delisted because everybody wants his wife, and he's basically Dale. He's basically Dale from King of the Hill.
Is Dale not dumb?
Dale is paranoid, but yeah, I'm not gonna say dumb.
We're not putting Dale and Reed Richards in the same. Like, no.
I'm just saying.
I'm still trying to picture that. No.
John
I know enough to say no.
I'm just saying, John Redcorn's been sitting there throwing it at him for 10 years.
What's up, Lord?
And their son.
Natasha over at Midnight Comics.
What up, Tosh? What up, Lloyd?
Hey, love.
That's
I just
hilarious.
remember from the movie, they had a month in space. How long was it from when the baby was born until they got back? However long it was, he did not come up with a single lie as to what to tell the people. I'm not saying he should have expected to have a microphone right in front of his face the second he landed, but the inability to think on your feet, I'd have smacked him in the back of his head.
I'm
if
not
I was
gonna
Johnny,
hold
I'd have reached out and touched him.
I'm not gonna hold you. If you're gonna bring that movie in, I'm going to agree a little bit because I thought it was asinine that you are thinking that you need to bring a whole Earth into another universe rather than just put him into the other universe. Like I never understood that thought process. So with that, I actually, but I don't think D tier.
Tafari said smart but socially awkward. Slight case of potential.
Yes.
He is socially awkward. I mean, he doesn't portray it much, but because, like Mayhem says, when it comes to family, he's on it. But however, a lot of times when it comes to needs of the wife, and I don't mean like those needs, but when it comes to like certain structured needs, he overthinks to the point where he doesn't recognize it. That's true. So,
otherwise known as Dale.
I mean, yeah, because I'm actually waiting on the film version of Reed and Sue to meet Namor, and I want to see will he be so oblivious that this man is hitting on his wife in Speedos. I'm just saying.
Probably come out the ocean just glistening.
Like you don't see, like, your wife ain't no slouch. I'm just saying. You see what's going. It's going to take Ben for you to tell you, like, look at Stretcho. Okay, fair. Spartan. I'll roll with it. Look, I'll roll with it. Spartan.
Let's do Moira because I'm just going to take some people off.
Okay, Moira.
So Moira
McTaggart.
D level.
Is it because of the last run in X-Men she was in?
It's just because of just her basic. You got lucky because of your ability and that you basically are a geneticist. Beyond that, what else is there?
You are Charles Xavier that can walk.
Thank you.
Damn, so you mean that they really, really did her character disservice in the Fox movies?
Pretty much.
Oh, they did her a massive
Completely.
disservice.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
They damn near nerfed everybody outside of Wolverine.
The thing about it is she has multiple lives. Now you would think you are genius level next to Shuri and others. You can do multiple lives. Your basic DNA was the engine to mutants' rebirths during the Krakoa arc. And
Still a fantastic arc. Thank you, Jonathan Hickman.
and still that's your, if you really be honest in the ways of intelligence, that's your claim to fame. That's it.
I was going to, and she ended up becoming the betrayal. Moira was the breakdown of the Krakoa, part of the breakdown of the Krakoan era.
She was the fault. She was the pillar that started it.
And I hated her for it. I didn't. I'm like, Charles was too blind, and she was just too conniving.
Charles let his principles. He valued human. Let's be honest. Charles
Xavier and them damn principles.
He valued. Magneto finally called it out. You value those humans more than you value mutants. Because if you truly love mutants, you would have no problem making the decision that you did during the Krakoa arc. That one
Magneto has said it to him, and it took us to be adults to realize that Magneto gave Charles so many options. He says, dude, I have had a asteroid. We have terraformed Mars. We have been on an island away from everybody. They won't leave us alone, my dude.
And even Magneto said it, no matter what you do, they will never accept you. And you still want to play on your principles. Don't let me let you down.
Still one of the hardest bars.
Yes.
There you go.
What is the mutant? Ben said, "What's the mutant equivalent of an Uncle Tom?" Well, that depends. Like the term Uncle Tom is not the term you think it is.
Yeah.
But if you're going with that term that you think it is,
there's a lot to that.
Y'all are going ham in this conversation, bro.
Right?
Ham on this,
especially Mayhem.
Oh yeah,
Charles is a black.
That's what I hate. He got a point.
He has been going in.
I mean, he ain't wrong.
That's what I'm saying, and I hate that he got a point. I've never looked at it that way. I can see it now.
He wants to assimilate so bad. I mean, he ain't wrong.
Shit.
Even Martin Luther King seen it, and he was just like, "Yeah, that ain't gonna work. We need to go the other way."
Crazy talk.
And you're also right. Whoopty, you right too. Whoopty is 100% right.
Charles is a black Republican. He want to assimilate so bad.
Wow.
Whoopty said,
You're
there.
not gonna have that sentence. No. Now stop.
This is what we doing. I keep telling you, we need to keep his hands in front of the screen. Oh my god.
Oh my
there's
god.
There's a reason why we call him Chaos Demon.
Okay, Navy.
I'm still recovering from this whole line of conversation.
Oh, that's nasty work, man.
Bro, no, that's insane. That's what that is.
We're not saying you're not wrong, but just
no, he's wrong on Candace Owens.
He's out of line, but he's right.
He's wrong on Candace Owens.
He's very close.
You mean
he's very
Candace
close.
Owens?
We should work together. No, we need to get us together first, dude. Then we can worry about what's going on there. Right now, we got to protect us right now, and you ain't helping. So
I'm gonna tell Candace.
Look, Christy is shocked. She was like, "What did I just walk into?"
Girl, just rewind it. Just rewind.
You missed the preamble of all of this.
Mayhem.
All you guys sit there, all Chris, you gotta do is just understood that Mayhem said something. And it's like throwing a grenade in the room and closing the door.
Look, you're right, Bama. He out of pocket, but he ain't lying.
Yes, he is. It is not Candace Owens. We're not going to put him there. Okay. Yes, he is.
If he comes out of nowhere and says there's fine people on both sides, I'm out.
Here's my issue with Charles.
He would say something.
Why are we like this, ladies and gentlemen?
Wait, hang on. What did you say, Whoopty? What'd you say?
I was saying here's my thoughts on Charles. He honestly feels that nobody else is in a position to make decisions but him.
That's true.
That's his problem. He thinks Oh, well, you might have this experience, but whatever. I think this.
He is pretty much a total level narcissist.
His hubris is the same
That's
level.
Why Scott. That's why Scott called him out.
His hubris is no different than Doom's.
So, Navy, who's your pick?
I think I've recovered enough without getting an alcoholic beverage. Because the brother gonna drink after this, that's for sure. Honestly, I would say Doctor Strange on A tier.
Okay.
Yeah.
The reason why is if you just his history. He was a very talented surgeon, and he ended up going to the mystic arts. And this man has knowledge of the mystic arts because he learned it, and spells and time
eidetic memory.
Yeah,
eidetic memory.
So to have all of that knowledge and be able to use it, especially when it comes to different timelines and understanding the ley lines and mysticism, I admire it, because I don't know too many people that can go to that existential level of knowledge and and still keep their hair somewhat black.
Also, to add to that, how many times has he actually regained and lost the mantle of Sorcerer Supreme?
Oh no.
He always has a way. He that's why the whole thing with Doom is short lived. We know. He'll get the cape back. He'll get the title back. It's just okay, Doom. You caught me slipping. That's okay. Yeah. Because
I would definitely say that. Yo, Mayhem, sir,
Whatever.
I need you to wait your turn, okay? I need you to wait your turn, because you ain't gonna sit here and do these little subtle votes.
I'm not gonna put that. I'm not gonna put that on BP. I put that on the writers.
Exactly.
Exactly. Shout out to Room Full of Blerds and Navy when they had King Lion on, and he broke that down. He broke that down, and I'm just like, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad I'm not the only one. There's literally a handful of writers who know how to really write Black Panther and Storm.
Yeah,
separately and together.
And it always drives me crazy to hate on a character, but don't hate the character. Hate on the people who are writing for this character. Ask yourself, why they put him in the most compromising positions for the general comic fan to lose their ever-loving shit over that. I'm sorry. There are certain characters that, I should hate them. Why? Because of this. It was a writer that made that storyline. Why are we going after the character again?
Just to join the crowd and just to get clicks. Because if that's the case, everybody would hate Spider-Man.
Oh man.
I said what I said.
I'm taking Monica Rambeau and I'm putting her at S tier.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Black woman with all those degrees and knows different versions of light. She just keeps advancing and look here. And the way they play her in the Marvels, love it. And shame on those, and a blight on your household for those who trashed that film. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Only to come back on Disney Plus and watch it and I liked it. Really? You didn't like it in the movie theaters?
Yeah.
You
should have listened to us when we told y'all, when we did a breakdown. You should be like, oh, they know what they talking about. Yes, we do. We ain't doing it just because they black. We just like good shit.
I didn't like it because I listened to critics who are paid to be assholes. Oh, okay. Yeah.
That part.
They told you to listen to IGN. They never get it right.
You look at IGN and then say, wait, actually, never mind. Let me not say that. Let me politely pull this over and put it in park and wave at it as it watches.
Sir.
Oh man. Ma'am, who's your pick?
Going back to one of my earlier comments, Norman Osborn, A tier for figuring out how to get his Caucasoid hair to get 360 waves in the 60s.
Because he was he was a Detroit Red. Norman Osborn was a Detroit Red.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
That
Thank you for saying that. Thank you. That was facts. Facts.
That's why the waves is there. The waves,
he
the waves.
said,
of Swagger,
he said
that's
Palmer's.
what it is.
He said Palmer's. Please, I got my own Grecian formulas.
Mhm.
I got on my own stuff,
He
and I'm not selling it.
That man was
Dapper
using
Dan
sport
to a whole
waves
level.
before sport waves was created. Come on, now.
Right. That man took Dapper Dan and said, "I can improve this."
It just so happened the same formula he uses to put on a do-rag makes him Green Goblin. It just happened to be that way, but it's whatever.
Bro, if the Green Goblin, is that a helmet? I mean, like a mask?
No, it's a mask, but
Well,
there's a do-rag on his head.
Yeah.
What if it's satin lined on his side?
He improved.
He got it ahead of the curve.
Oh Lord.
This man had satin wraps, and there was a person going, I was like, how does he keep his hair luxurious? Is that satin?
This is beautiful.
Norman smooth as satin. Norman smooth as satin Osborne.
I'm just saying.
Now that's a Detroit Red name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Whoopty.
So this is Pym Ant-Man.
Yes.
Hank Pym, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put him at A.
Fair.
I feel comfortable with him being at A.
That's a comfortable position to be at.
I mean, yeah, he created Ultron.
I mean, you
discovered
you did create Ultron.
I mean, did
Pretty
discover
much.
the microverse? So yeah, that's about right.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm game with that. I am game with that. Yeah, I'm comfortable with him being at A. Lady.
So destroys every relationship he's ever been in.
I'm gonna go.
That's his downfall.
I'm between Zola and Beast, but I think that I'm gonna go Zola and say A.
I will take it.
Yeah. So
I will
listen. If I'm wrong about that, I'm okay with it.
No. I will take it.
Mm-hmm.
He just has a bit of hubris.
He's basically the Krang of the MCU.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I mean, Zola does. I mean, he is right at that level. He's like, I won't say Krang. He's like Destro if Destro just had a little bit more intelligence.
No, Destro got intelligence.
Appreciate you. I got those references. I know that.
Destro is black. He was just like,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
He was like, there ain't no way you got that much drip on, and
That's a fact.
and you got bareness on your arm, and you a weapons dealer, and you just a little too smooth in situations. Destro
You
black.
heard his voice. That man is
knew-
West Indian. Okay, you've heard it in his
Listen,
voice.
before I knew how to think like that, as a child, I always thought that he was black. Like
Yeah.
it just made sense.
The man always had tea, but you never saw him take a sip.
Mhm.
Heard it.
And he's always like this, watching.
I mean, he was self-made. He did create Mars Industries.
I mean, they even had what was it, Egyptian? I think that guy was Egyptian who played it in the live action. The guy who played Mummy?
Oh, and the failed GI, the Rise of Cobra movie that everybody forgets.
Listen, that Rise of Cobra movie is trash. I do like Retribution. I can't lie.
I mean, shout out to Marlon Wayans. I'm not gonna knock you, man. You did your best as ripcord, but
That was a check. It was a check. It was a check.
It was finance.
It's funny because I look at Destro from the 80s in his mask and everything, and I always think about when Chappelle was on Saturday Night Live and he was looking at Pete Davidson dressed as Count Chocolate. And he was like, Count Chocolate black. Look at Pete Davidson's lips. So look at Destro's lips.
Nope. Pete Davidson not black. Even as
No, he's not. He said he got black in him. Look at it. He said he got black in him. Look at his lips.
I'm not going to ignore the fact that the Ninth Doctor played Destro. Was the fact that, shout out to Mr. Engel, but the movie was still trash. Just saying, because you basically put Cobra Commander in a glass case, literally and figuratively.
That just sucked. They just got worse as that movie went on.
Unlimited
Whoopty.
create a face shield.
We have Amadeus Cho, Beast, Blue Marvel, Darwin, Dr. Octopus, Dr. Max Brashear, Black Panther. We're going to say Professor Hulk, Mr. Sinister, Iron Man, Susan Richards, and Nadia Van Dyne.
Beast.
Yo, she took mine. Yes.
I'm sticking with the people I actually know about.
Girl, I hear you.
So Beast, I would put kind of waffling between S and A.
I can see A.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with A.
Beast at A.
Yeah,
I can see that. I can see that. It was either A for me. It was going to either be an A or a B. I can see it. I can see it. A.
He worked with Stark on the extremist virus. He has been part of a lot of inventions. So yeah, I can see that.
Did we ever say which photon that was?
Come again?
Monica Rambeau.
Monica Rambeau.
Okay.
It's Monica Rambeau.
Thank you.
Mal says Destro is a light-skinned Irish man with pimp tendencies, hence the big chain, big collar, and the leather bodysuit.
Yeah. Look, that big chain kind of remind me of Kumo D sometimes.
Oh.
Oh my god.
How you like
Oh my
that?
god. Okay,
Bada
Navy.
bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom.
How you like me now? Let me stop. I would definitely. Well, I say we put Blue Marvel S tier.
Yes. I was waiting. I didn't pick him for a reason because I knew it was gonna be you or Spartan. I was waiting. I was like, please put that man.
Yep, Reverend beat me by one turn because that was gonna be my next one. I mean,
love the character, love how he is and what he's all about. I think he's just honestly, he's just so underrated. I would have loved to see him in more features. Yes. I would love to see him in more animated features on the screen. Just
I was mad when they did that new Avengers run, and it was basically the colored team. Yeah, that's all it was. It was Monica, Blue Marvel, who was it? America Chavez, Cap. I think was Cap on that team.
No,
I can't remember. Sam was on that team. No, he was. Yeah.
So
Blue Marvel is he's a hero from the 60s who used to wear masks similar to the mask that his son wears. Dr. Max Bashir is down below. Yep. And he was with positive energy powers or something to that effect.
Yeah. So basically,
and
antimatter.
Yeah, antimatter.
Yeah. And in one of the major battles, his mask was cracked. And that's when it was noticed that he was a black man. And President Kennedy was like, President Kennedy, who knew he was black, said, unfortunately, because of the optics, he had him step down. He had him basically retire. He said, I would love for you to stay on, but the it's such a hotbed with racism and everything else going on. I have to ask you, as the president, I have to ask you to step down. I don't want you to step down.
And of course, your ass couldn't fight it, but so okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, the man, like I said, antimatter, strength, flight. Pretty much, he was the one of the few in the MCU that never got challenged. If his name was like if you want to think there was a John Wick in the MCU, it basically was him.
Yeah, he was that boogeyman. Literally, he is a walking antimatter reactor. He can literally control antimatter because of Project Perseus.
Yeah.
Wow.
Adam,
Okay.
Blue Marvel, also known as Adam Bernard Bashir, is Marvel Comics superhero with superhuman strength, flight, energy manipulation, and telekinesis derived from an antimatter accident. Brilliant scientist, Korean War veteran, and was forced into retirement in 1962 after his identity as a black man was revealed during a battle. But he later returned to join teams like the Ultimates and Mighty Avengers. His powers are linked to antimatter, and he possesses a super genius intellect, making him a formidable force against cosmic and scientific threats.
That's crazy.
In other words, he's him. As
Literally.
He's him.
The ability to create, not only to be able to maintain, but to use antimatter.
I think I want to say Doom at one point mentioned him without mentioning him, saying the one he would never test. If I was right, if I remember right, help me out here, Fury. If I'm right, because you're more the Doom person than I am.
He did. He said that. He's like, that's. In other words, I'm not testing that Negro right over there. I'm not him.
I thought Taskmaster was the only person that had, look, I will never try Moon Knight. I will go after everybody else, but I'm not fighting a dude that's got a tag team in his head.
Yeah. So between that, he when they were on the Ultimates, not the New Adventures, it was the Ultimates, and they actually, with between him, Black Panther, and Monica, managed to solve Galactus's hunger problem.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, they solved his hunger problem, and instead of making him the devourer of worlds, he ended up, for a short time, became the life bringer.
Yep.
That's
so
interesting.
Can we also point out that Blue Marvel was created by Dr. Kevin Graveau?
Yes. Yes.
If you're not familiar with Kevin Graveau, remember the movie Underworld?
Yeah, the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
The one brother who has an insanely deep voice.
That voice still lingers.
And
I
he is
saw him
one of
again.
the few black people that have made it out of a horror movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw him in San Diego and talked to him, and that voice is still resonant.
Oh my.
So Navy put Blue Marvel at S. I'm going to take Black Panther and I'll put him at A.
Doggone it.
Thank you for not giving him to Mayhem. Mayhem would have put him in D.
I'm just gonna wait my turn. Everybody,
I give him to A because between the film and the movie, between the film and the comics version, his earlier appearances, he would have been the S, but they had to bring Shuri in, and she's now kind of that go-to, because that age of heroes where he was coming up, him, Ant-Man, Tony, Reed Richards, they had these like multiple degrees and like insane, like it was like, this dude just does it all. Where does he have the time? It was all of them, but over the years they break that down. So I could easily put him in S. People would expect me to do so, but it's more A. Like, dude, you got to figure out the whole. And I blame the writers, but you do not lose your mantle of your own country.
I mean, getting kicked out by your own people is something else.
So,
got impeached. Remember when impeaching people?
Yeah, they. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. They opened their borders, and then some people wanted democracy, and so he was like, okay. And then when they had their democracy, they chose to vote him out as king. And when they did that, guess what? Problems erupted. And not saying that, y'all shouldn't have opened your doors and everything, but he was trying to be diplomatic is what he was doing. He's like, he's not the type of king. He's not Doom. He's not the type of king. He's like, no, you do this and that's it. He wants people to have free will. He wants them to have their own decisions and stuff. But however, Even Bast said, like, no, you chose this. I didn't tell you to do that. I told you to go the opposite direction. And now Wakanda's in disarray.
Malika is
Not
not.
wrong.
It's not cool with Mayhem anymore.
Hey, Mayhem was sitting on the hot 16 about you how you drop the bag. Mayhem was sitting on it. Almost a you had Storm, sir. You had literally the voice of soul, and you
Also that there's also that T'Challa was so much in his own head.
Mm-hmm.
That run of Black Panther, great runs, but that particular run, he was so in his own head of trying to, I need to do it myself. I need to solve this problem. Dude, you had a whole queen that was backing you to the hilt. Even now, she still backs him.
As we always do.
And even he just now recently said, I am sorry. I messed up. I respect you being on this Avengers team. We need somebody like you. I need somebody like you in my life. It took him this long to recognize, oh, you let the good one go. When your mama and your sisters and your guards, which is the Dora, all say, we liked her.
Yeah.
She was it.
And you messed up.
She was it. You know how you had that one girlfriend and your grandparents say, what happened to that really nice girl? Oh, I messed that one up. I messed that one up big time.
You don't even say that.
That wasn't even a her thing. That was a me thing. I messed that one up.
Lord have mercy. That's all I got.
Yep.
And I guess you see, nobody disagreed.
No.
Love Black Panther to the all the way, but I'm just like, that was, and I know it's the writers, but that was a decision. That was not it. That was not it.
Dang.
All right, we have 9. We have 9 left. Amadeus Cho, Darwin, Dr. Octopus, Dr. Max Brashear, we'll say Professor Hulk, Mr. Sinister, Iron Man, and Sue Richards and Nadia Van Dyne.
You might as well just put Sinister at D.
That's my thing. I got it. Because he's not actually a mutant, right?
No, he's not.
No, right. He's not.
So, but he was smart enough to give himself all them powers, right?
Yes.
He was a guy that had access to a chemistry set.
And he's so damn smart, but he still end up looking like that. D tier.
I'm like, you had access to where you can literally imprint mutant abilities on yourself, and you still walk around like a vampire.
You look like Milk and Magnesia.
As a kid, I thought he was one.
I'll be honest with you. This is what white privilege looks like when it's expired and devoid of oxygen.
Oh my God!
He looks
not to mention he has an obsession and a massive obsession with Jean Grey and Scott Summers.
That was my reason for if I were to pick him, I would have put him pretty low also. For the same
like
reason
you have
pretty low.
He
hates so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. If this was the haters tier list, he would be at the top.
He's worse than Lex.
Oh no, he's very close. Yeah, if you did DC Comics, Marvel Comics hater list, Lex and Doom are tie for tie. That's
right.
tie for tie.
When you gotta think, Sinister's obsession and hatred loves the Summers because he really does believe in the unlimited potential of the Summers mutant gene, but he loathes mutants. How do you love their abilities? Oh God, I just explained white people.
I was about to say,
wow. While we're there, just go ahead and look at my last comments.
I apologize profusely. I was like, doggone, Mr. Sinister is basically white people in the
MCU. I approve that, Mayhem.
There it is. And there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Whoopty, what's your pick?
We're going with
I love my friends.
I'll put on A.
You said which one, Professor Oak? A.
Yeah. We know Bruce Banner is a genius. Where's Iron Man actually? Do we
He's
get
He's still
there?
down there.
He's down there. He's
Still
down there.
Because I think they're on par with each other. So I was trying to see where he was on this list, but he's not.
Yeah, he's there. He just haven't been placed yet.
I would absolutely.
That's fair. I can say I can see Banner A list. The fact that Strange, Panther, Banner, and Tony have been in the same room together, and it's just like one of y'all gonna have to shut the hell up.
I feel like Banner's message needs to be on the screen. Just want to put it out there.
Which
Banner's
Dang.
he's sinister as Richard Dolezal.
I mean,
Okay.
you ain't wrong. You're not wrong.
Yo.
Wow.
You're not wrong at all.
They always want to be us, but ain't us.
Crazy.
Lady.
Doc Ock S tier.
Interesting.
He did hijack Peter Parker's body and realized that
He hijacked the fuck out of his body and gave him the life he deserved.
but also was terrified at the power that Peter was holding back.
Yeah,
he was terrified.
That was hilarious. When he realized, I almost broke that man's jaw. You mean to tell me he been holding back all this time?
The sheer fear. That's why I always said between Spider-Man could be the greatest villain in the MCU if he chose to be. Because the lack of the fear that he put into an intelligent mind, this man could have ended me at any time he wanted.
Has there ever been a run that explored that?
That had Peter go to that level?
Yeah.
He's had some Black Air Force energy, especially when he got injected with the sins of Norman Osborn.
Yeah.
Damn.
He got injected with his sins, and Peter went dark. Like black suit. I felt sorry for MJ's boyfriend at the time because he was like, let's talk, as he's hanging outside the window, barely holding him by a web.
When that's what people don't understand about Peter Parker is when that side of him is released,
it's a wrap.
Oh, Kingpin found the hard way. He's the only person Kingpin is the only person that ever saw Spider-Man unmasked in prison and literally got beat down in front of everybody and sat there and said that the day my Aunt May dies, you die. And said that there's not, and he says that you think this
it was cold. It was it was cold. It was my man swung to the prison where Kingpin was eating lunch in the yard and in front of the entire prison, and nobody stopped him. Whooped his natural ass.
He did.
I'm sorry.
And then,
then he told him
Spider-Man whooped Kingpin's ass.
Oh,
naturally.
Yeah, because Kingpin had hired someone to literally take a shot at Aunt May and almost
shot at Peter.
I mean,
it actually shot at Peter, but they missed Peter and the bullet hit Aunt May.
And it hit Aunt May.
Yeah.
This is right before Brand New Day.
And Peter lost his natural shit. When I tell you the theme of Superfly should have been playing on his way to the prison, and he got up in his face. Oh Lord, he laid him the fuck out.
Oh, I want to read
then
that.
stopped and had his wrist aimed right at his mouth. He told him, he said, I will release this web and it will expand in your throat and I will watch you suffocate.
Yep.
Oh, that's the Peter we've been waiting to see. And it was beautiful to read.
All he had to say is like if she dies, I'm coming back here and that's it. And no one will stop me.
And you saw it.
This is how bad Peter has been in positions where he's blacked out. And because his spider sense is so strong, it was like he was on autopilot. Didn't even remember it.
I'm just saying, this is why I said Spider-Man could be the most deadliest adversary in the MCU if he chooses to be.
This part, Bama, right? Exactly. Somebody actually had to say that in comments. It was like, if Spidey ain't cracking a joke, you should be worried.
Right.
Hey, Chris,
he's faced off with Cap. He took Cap's shield, he caught his shield and slammed it right next to him. He said, "Look, you don't understand."
Hey, Chris, can I share something? Can I share something real quick? Hold on, where is it? Okay, this is for Lainey.
If you're playing,
there it is. Yup, that's it.
I want to read
your fingers in
Shut up, ma'am. I was waiting for ma'am to say something.
Peter finger in the Kingpin's mouth is nasty. Word. Look at that last panel.
That last panel, but at the same time, you getting your ass whooped right now. I mean, that's the last thing going through my mind outside of, is this dude really giving me the two finger process? No, this dude's ready to take me out.
And he explains how it would be done. You ain't never seen Pete like this ever.
Oh my God. Yo, text me. I want to read that. Text me the name of that comic. I want to read it.
Yeah, that would be
Amazing Spider-Man something. I think Navy might got it. Navy's got it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll find it. It's
okay. Yeah.
Because it's black. Because it's Back in Black. It's called Back in Black.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that recently.
And it's like it's literally Back in Black is literally the story arc before Brand New Day. Yeah. No, before one moment in time, and then it became Brand New Day.
Okay, I got it.
Spider-Man Spider Shadow from 2021.
Yeah. Imagine reading that and you're like, damn.
That was one of Chip Zdarsky's best stories. Oh my gosh, he nailed this.
Between that and Devil's Run.
Oh my gosh.
The Daredevil run when he was before the Fist, but that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah. So we have Amadeus Cho, Darwin, Dr. Max, Brashear, Iron Man, Invisible Woman, and Nadia Van Dyne. And that will, let me see, who would he leave off with? We left off with Banner, Professor Hulk. So that means Lainey, you're up.
I mean, Iron Man, I think is easy. So is no, that's not Hulk. That's Amadeus Cho. Never mind.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of Darwin. I think S tier.
I'll take it, and I will tell you why.
I tell y'all all the time.
That man can adapt.
I'm also learning as well.
No. You're right. We're agreeing with you because the man can't die. He can't die.
Yeah. He can adapt to anything. Ignore what Fox did.
Oh, the black guy from what's the name? That's Darwin.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Yes, Darwin. Darwin, when I say adapt to anything, they during Hickman's run on X-Men, it was Darwin, Laura.
Oh, that's right.
Wolverine X-23.
Yeah, X-23.
And I can't remember who the third one, but they were trapped in the what was it called? The city, was it the City of Children or something like that? It was like the really advanced mutants, but their time ran different there. And they had and they had like technology that was way beyond what even X-Men had. It was like that far advanced. And the only way that Laura, Darwin, I can't remember who the third partner was. I think it might have been Sync. It was Sync. It was Laura, Darwin, and Sync. And the only way he can get Laura and Sync out was he had to adapt to the technology in that city, and he couldn't leave because if he did, that door would close. So he had to keep that door open. So he had to stay there. And since time ran differently there, he stayed there for several decades.
And became
because time different ran there.
Became part of the vault, didn't he?
Yeah, he became part of the vault. And he got out. He got out eventually. They had to get him. They got him out eventually. But like
Yeah.
so much time had passed. But he can adapt to any. Like this man cannot die. He cannot die.
And that's why he's S tier, because again, he cannot. This man, if you want to, I'll put it this way: this man almost attained a godlike form. His abilities are that advanced to where he can almost become a deity if need be.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
he can't die.
Mhm.
That's why
They've thrown him in space. They've had him underwater. They put him in vacuum spaces. This man will adapt. He can't die.
pretty much.
His body is like, even if he can't think of it, his body would just generally react and find a way. It was like, so
And the sad part is, he's the one mutant that Mr. Sinister will not touch, because again, Mr. Sinister has a affliction for certain characters.
Redheads.
Yeah.
Giggity.
Mm-hmm.
He said redheads.
So, so Navy, we got Cho, Dr. Max Bashir, Iron Man, Invisible Woman, and Nadia Van Dyne.
You know what? Like father, like son. We'll put we'll put Max Bashir on
S tier.
Put him on S tier with his dad.
Yep.
Because they both had to fight the Infinite and to keep him from manifesting in this universe twice.
He's just as smart as his father.
Mm-hmm.
Just as smart. He just hasn't lived as long as his father, but he's just as smart as his father. Spartan.
Sorry, Chaos Demon. Anyway, we gotta keep this boat going. Invisible Woman, D level.
D, really? Susan at D? Shut up, man. I heard it as I said.
I heard the joke from here. I know. You literally beat me to it. I was like, let it go, Mayhem. Let it go. Sorry, I saw it coming. Let it go. No, outside of
I was going, and so did she. I just say it.
I mean, I know I opened the door on that. That's on me. But no, what is she? She's not. I'm not gonna say she's not intelligent. She's not up there. She's not up there to the point of the leader. She's a brilliant tactician. I will give her that. But that's
she plays they tale like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, but it's just like
she's smart, like insanely smart.
But
so she can.
Good.
She outthinks. She outthinks. She does outthink.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they write her. Let me see. Who Hickman's written her well, and I'm trying to think. Someone else has written her really well, where they don't make her. She's definitely not a damsel in distress type of situation,
but she does have Black Widow tendencies.
That.
It's like I said, she's brilliant. I said brilliant in skill as far as subterfuge, tactician. Technically, she's Black Widow with powers. If you want to really,
I would put her at B. I would have put her at B then. And I would put her.
Yeah, I'll say B. I'll rethink that because she's basically Black Widow with powers. So I'll say B.
You trying to be nice.
No, because like even though her husband is crazy smart, like this time she's like. You seeing the trees before the you're not seeing he sees the forest before the trees. She sees the trees before the forest.
Also, you gotta think somebody that with Black Widow skills and can manipulate force fields and go invisible, she'd just be a deadlier ghost.
That is true. And very, very true.
I'm putting Iron Man.
Really, Tafara?
I'm putting Iron Man at. I'll put him at A. I'll put him at A. And all we have left is Amadeus Cho and Nadia Van Dyne.
For the many failed versions of the Hulk Buster, you can't prime.
Yeah.
Wouldn't Cho go A too?
Cho can go A.
Yeah.
He has a bad haircut.
He's an Asian
A,
Hulk.
a mohawk on a Hulk looks weird. I'm just saying. It looks like a mini mohawk.
Of course it would.
And Nadia Van Dyne, she's smart. She is the daughter of Hank and the current Wasp.
I say be
I would.
Mal is pleading to move.
I was about to say Mal got an issue.
What he say? He say move Reed to A. Hold on, let me put Nadia.
That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Is if he.
It's about intellect.
It's fair. Because if you're looking at it for the like Dave said, intellect and intelligence, okay.
If you're looking at
some might say even S, but if you couldn't, but he couldn't figure out, he couldn't even figure out Galactus' situation. So yeah. All right. There it is. That's the list. We gonna wrap this up. Hey, look, if you wasn't so obsessed with just doing the same type of thing with all the same types of Hulks, you'd be okay. Whoa. Like, dude, you're too smart.
Doggone it, Mayhem. Doggone it, bro.
No, I'll take it the same way.
Yo, stop.
No. I took it the same way.
Okay, I haven't brought this out all night, literally.
You have.
No, I brought this out tonight.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, yeah, he's better at A. Yeah, he's better. When you're talking to intellect, he's better at A. Navy, talk to the people. Let them know where you're at.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Blerds of all ages, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It's I, your globe-trotting, frosty-bearded Blerdicorn here. If you want to know what I'm up to, check me out across social media, NavyMontel. I am close to getting my first guest coming back. The Blerdicorn combos are coming back, so make sure you are staying posted. I will have it up on Instagram and notifications. We'll be doing it on YouTube. You never know what's going to happen. It's going to be fun. Getting back into my Twitch streaming. I will be not doing any conventions for the next couple of months because we got a lot of BlerdCon stuff to prepare for, y'all. So work needs to be done because there's work to work with a lot of work. But if I don't tell y'all nothing else in this life, go for it. If there's something that you want to do, go for it. Stop listening to the mealy mouth, salty, spicy, raisin-laden potato salad people out here who seem to think that they have all the answers. They don't have any answers. They have more issues than my
Doom would not disrespect your palate like that. I'm just saying.
Go for it. Enjoy your life and keep it moving.
Laney.
I love this. And he just reminded me, BlerdCon is in March. I got to start thinking about that too. What's up, y'all? I am Laney from Geek by Heart. Me and my husband run Geek by Heart. You can catch us at our YouTube channel at Geek by Heart, IG, TikTok, and Facebook, and Twitch. I stream on Wednesdays and Sundays. It's going to be a little bit in flux because life is life right now, or I should say work is working right now. But I will definitely be finishing Legend of Zelda, not Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, and then doing Silent Hill F when it comes out. So I'm very excited about that.
Ooh, you're gonna be happy in a couple of weeks.
Huh?
You're gonna be happy in a couple of weeks.
I'm about to say, please join for the scares. Please join for the scares. Christian and Malika definitely know what I'm talking about. So catch us when we talk about movies and we talk about trailer reactions. We have our movie that we just saw this weekend, The Conjuring, coming out tomorrow.
All right.
You can find me either on Instagram or TikTok at What You Freaking Do, right over here. And also, if you're looking for, I don't know if you can see that. There we go. If you're looking for nerdy nails, it's my favorite time of year to be making nails. It is spooky season. Get at me. You can find me on TikTok and also on Instagram at Fresh Press by Z.
Right. Spartan.
Yeah.
All right. Black underscore Spartan 615 is where you can find me. Still going strong with How the Frack We Got Here every Wednesday at 7. Get Bit Podcast every Friday, 8:30-ish. Trying out Hollow Knight Silk Song. I just got to remember to put myself actually on live, so I'm actually talking to people and not just being focused on playing. So definitely find me there on Twitch. At the same time, guys, outside of that, protect your peace. Don't doom scroll. Go outside and touch some grass. Respect the cosplayer at all times. Please wash your ass because, people need to wash their ass and wear clean clothes. At the same time, talk and share your fandoms. Don't be a dick, and we'll all be cool.
All right, Mayhem.
Will be watching the Cinematic Assassin. You can find me at Mayhem Media. That's MAYEHEM Media for now, because the rebrand is coming. The rebrand will be strong. In the future, I'm going to focus a lot more on building community through just sharing things that we love, because life's too short and it sucks enough. So, let's have fun while we're here. I talk movies and comics and TV shows, and I, unlike some of the folks you see up on this dais, I'm a strong casual. Like, I seem like I know what I'm talking about, and then I just make jokes the rest of the way. And if that sounds like your bag, go ahead and give me a follow. But outside of that, I love talking about mental health. So I always tell you to take 3 things: 1, your meds; 2, your PTO; 3, a deep breath, and let that shit go.
All right. And I'm going to show that list one more time. So, because I want everybody to, in the comment section, because I'm going to make a little clip from this.
Mm-hmm.
There's our list. There's our smartest people in the Marvel Comics universe. When I make that drop the comments in there and see who you think should be on that list. And for the people that do, they can be alien, they can be AI, they can be whatever, they don't have to be strictly human. So go ahead, take a good gander at that list and tell me what you think. Put your comments in there. In the meantime, I'm your man on the wall, Chris Fury, captain of the ship, running the boards. Also, shout out to everyone in the comment section who came in tonight. Enjoyed the laughs, enjoyed the conversation. You can catch us Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, YouTube, Twitch. Also, you can catch us on Always Press Record. That's APR TV on your Roku and Amazon Fire devices. Go show your love on that YouTube channel. Hit that like, share, subscribe, all the great stuff. Subscribe on the Twitch channel too. Let's get those numbers running, because guess what? Ship can't float without your money. I'm just saying.
Donations are accepted.
We're here. But you can catch us Thursdays talking about something geeky and something fun. And until then, remember to encourage yourself and others, educate yourself and others, and most of all, I did that all backwards.
Yeah, you did it backwards. Try again. Take 2.
Remember to entertain yourself and others, educate yourself and others, and most of all, encourage yourself and others. I'm your man on the wall, Chris Fury. This is the crew. We will see you Thursday. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye.